Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NFL Week 6 Monday Night Football between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers on Monday, October 17th, 2022. We have NFL player prop spreads, over-unders, money lines here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that I think are great value bets for this Monday Night Football game between the Broncos and the Chargers. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are partnered with Prize Picks, so be sure to use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match and your first deposit up to $100 on Prize Picks. Go use one of our links that we have down below in the comment section and in the description. Really is a great app, guys. They specialize in player props and things of that nature. You can put multiple picks into an entry to win a lot of money. Really is a lot of fun to use. So highly encourage you to check that out. Like I said, use our code SFP for that 100% deposit match or one of the links that we have down below. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. Great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll also have a link in the comment section and description for that. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. I'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now it's time for a shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So as always, guys, you see this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there's a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section and the description for that. Really is a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. It's just $3.99 per month. You get access to our picks early. You get a badge next to your name, some custom emojis, roll color in the Discord, and shout outs in our video. And like I said, it is just a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. So check out that link down below. Okay, now normally I go over results, but we don't have any results because I'm recording this a little bit early, so we don't have any results from Sunday. But we are on quite a tear here on Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football has been the place to be on this channel. We're 13-2 on Monday Night Football. We've struggled on Sundays, but Monday nights have been our night, so we're looking for that to continue. Really excited about it, guys. I think we're going to have a great opportunity to keep that going. A lot of positive vibes. We're going to be looking to run our Prize Picks parlay for this game as well, so make sure you guys follow us on our Twitter. I post our Prize Picks parlays on our Twitter. We did cash our last Prize Picks parlay on Monday night as well. So like I said, Monday nights have just been so good to us. So I hope that can continue. I hope Sunday was good to us too. I hope when you guys are watching us, like we're coming off a good weekend on Sunday. But Monday nights have been terrific. So let's get after it here today, guys. Let's get this 3-0 sweep. So let's get right into our picks here. At number 1, we are going with the Los Angeles Chargers, -4.5 spread here versus the Denver Broncos. -110 odds here on FanDuel. Guys, I really love the Chargers here in this matchup. Broncos obviously struggling coming into this game at 2-3, and it's a really ugly 2-3. Even their 2 wins, their 2 wins weren't that great either over San Fran and Houston, just barely eking those games out. They could easily be 0-5 right now. And right now, the Chargers 4-1 on the season against the spread. The 3-2 on the season. 4-1 though against the spread. They've had a pretty solid season as far as that goes. 3-2 on the year. Broncos 1-4 against the spread. Dating back to last season, Broncos are actually 1-4 against the spread as a road underdog since the start of 2021. Chargers 5-5 as a home favorite. So I do like the Chargers here, guys. Last year when the Broncos came to LA, the Chargers got them 34-13 in that game as well. I don't know if they'll be quite that bad, but I think the Chargers here are just the better team. They're the more cohesive team. I think they're more ready to win right now. Broncos still might be a few weeks away until they figure things out. Right now, Russell Wilson and this offense is just really struggling. This offense is 27th in offensive DVOA, which is not good at all. Wilson has just 4 touchdown passes on the season. You saw the couple of picks he threw last week. Feels like the whole city of Denver right now is against him, which I think honestly is unfair. I know Wilson hasn't played great, but it's been a few games, and they're already all over him. So obviously he's going to start to feel that pressure. And right now he hasn't been responding well to it. They were booing him a lot of that game versus Indianapolis. It really only got worse. He threw the pick that really turned that game towards the end, and obviously the fans didn't like that. I don't blame him in some degree, but I think they're being a little hard on him, to be honest with you. Right now, Chargers overall 11th in DVOA overall as a team. Broncos 13th overall in DVOA. So they are actually pretty close when it comes to that. And that's mostly because Broncos defense is pretty solid. Particularly their pass defense is solid. But the Broncos are still actually vulnerable against the run. They do allow 4.7 yards per carry. And what happened last week with the Chargers? They finally got the running game going. Eckler absolutely had a huge game last game. 16 carries, 173 yards on the ground for the Chargers. So that's one of the big things I'm looking for in this game. I'm looking for this running game of the Chargers to really take over. Looks like Keenan Allen's going to be out for the Chargers again. But honestly, I think this offense can still function well as long as they got Eckler running hard. And they got Herbert at quarterback. I think this offense can execute, score some points. I think the defense will be able to really contain Wilson for the most part. This Broncos offense, I just don't have faith in them right now to finish drives. They got injuries at the running back position there, obviously with Javonte Williams. Melvin Gordon's had a fumbling problem all year. Even when he doesn't fumble, he's close to fumbling. Last week, I don't know if he had an official fumble, but he did fumble on a play where his knee was just down. So they're having a little bit of trouble. I think, obviously they're having a hard time trusting Melvin Gordon. Now you can argue this could be a revenge game for Melvin Gordon. He used to play for the Chargers. This could be a good spot for him. But I don't like the cohesion right now in this offense. It feels like people don't believe in each other. Wilson doesn't have a lot of allies, it feels like right now. And I don't think this is a spot on the road where they get back on track. I think the Chargers are going to be able to roll in this game. They just have superior quarterback play. And right now, honestly, I would still take their defense for the most part, even over the Broncos defense. Broncos they're just playing uninspired to me right now, right? And I don't think that's good for your defense when you can't trust your quarterback. We've talked about Cooper Rush in previous videos. The effect maybe that he's having on that defense because he's taking care of the ball, he's making good decisions. It's kind of the opposite in Denver right now. Wilson's not taking care of the ball, he's not making great decisions right now. And I wonder if that's going to start to affect the defense as well. So we'll see what happens, though. But I do love it there, guys, for our number one pick. We're going Los Angeles Chargers, minus 4.5 spread here versus the Denver Broncos, minus 110 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with Austin Eckler, over 59.5 rushing yards here for the Los Angeles Chargers, minus 104 odds on Caesars. So I do love the value on this. We talked about Eckler, guys, and how he got it going in the running game last week in particular. But really over the last 2 weeks, they've really run the football pretty well. He's gone over in the last 2 weeks, posting logs of 173 and 60. So just getting over in that one. But it's trending up. This running game's trending up. If you look at the articles, some articles online, talking about this offensive line and how they've actually improved. Slater, one of their primary offensive linemen, went down with an injury. Rookie Jamari Sawyer filled in and actually really played well in the running game last week. Was a very highly graded run blocker last week, according to ProFootballFocus.com. So they're starting to pick it up on that side of the ball, and I wonder if he's actually giving them a boost in the running game. And right now, like I said, the offensive line really had a good week. And I read some articles on that about their play last week, and they played very well. So looking for that to continue here. I think they can win the battles here up front with the Broncos. Broncos still not a great defense versus the run. They're 15th in rush defense DVOA, so about middle of the pack. But they're allowing 112.4 yards per game on the ground and 4.7 yards per carry. It's a pretty high yards per carry clip. So I think Eckler could take advantage of that. Eckler is the type of guy that honestly got this line in one carry last week. He could do that again. He could definitely break out. He's got the quickness and the speed, which I like to see that. Game narrative I like for this game. This game narrative has the Chargers leading in this game. Obviously, it's 4.5 point favorites. So what do you do when you're leading? A lot of times you like to run the football. So I think this is a good opportunity for Eckler to get some bonus carries. His carries have kind of been going up a little bit too, which I like to see that. If he gets 15 carries, I feel great about that. I think he can average over 4 yards a carry very easily. And I'm looking for him to do so. And teams have been doing that versus the Broncos pretty much all year. So even last week versus Indianapolis without Jonathan Taylor and even without Nyheim Hines, Philip Lindsay ran the football pretty decently, and the other running back there for the Colts still had a pretty high yards per carry average despite being down to the third and fourth string running back. So this Broncos run defense still is very vulnerable, guys. And I think Eckler, this is a very manageable line for him. He's, a pretty highly ranked fantasy option. I was looking over some stuff. Some people have Eckler ranked as the number one fantasy running back this week on Yahoo.com. So, what to make of that? You make what you make of that. But, they are expecting him to have a pretty decent game. And I think it starts here on the ground. I think he has a great game. Keenan Allen looks like he's going to be out for the Chargers as well, which is significant, which could definitely play a role. If he's on the wrong side of questionable. So, do love it there, guys, for number 2 pick. We're going Austin Eckler, over 59.5 rushing yards here for the Chargers, minus 104 odds on Caesars. Okay, and finally at number 3, we are going with Eric Sauber, over 15.5 receiving yards here for the Denver Broncos. Minus 115 odds on DraftKings. Guys, this is our first 2-unit play of the year, so I'm putting 2 units on this play. You guys can play it how you want, but I really love this one. This is our first 2-unit play here of the season. So here, great matchup for Sauber, guys. Chargers allowing the 8th most receiving yards to tight ends on the season. Also allowing 13 yards per catch, which means we could easily cash this on just 1 catch here for Sauber. Sauber's already done this in 2 of the last 4 weeks as far as cashing this on 1 catch. He's had a game where he's had 22 yards on 1 catch and 25 for a long. So that's obviously very good. We love to see that. Like I said, he'd get this done on 1 catch. That would be very ideal. And what I saw last week, and why this one really stuck out, is watching the Colts-Broncos game. There was really 1 to 2 players who Wilson was pretty comfortable with, and Sauber was one of them. He had 7 targets in that game versus the Colts, had 5 catches, 36 yards, but I love the amount of targets that he got. He also got some pretty deep targets that, one that he missed in the end zone. But I love the targets that he's got. It looks like he's getting a little bit more comfortable with Russell Wilson and really kind of starting to take over the receiving role a little bit more from the other tight end there. So Sauber, I like him here, obviously, to get 1, down the middle. I think he could easily cash this. Like I say, he's cashed this line in 3 of the last 4 weeks as well, which we love to see that. And I think, like I said, in a great matchup here, looking for him to cash this one as well. Really excited about this being a 2-unit play. I'm going to absolutely freak out when he cashes this. So, like I said, the increasing amount of targets is what I like to see, and the fact that he could just do this on 1 catch is really the things that I'm looking at. And the matchup. Like I said, Chargers not defending tight ends all that well this year. Also love the game narrative for this game as well, right? So we got the Broncos as 4.5-point dogs, which the books think, hey, they're probably going to be playing from behind, right? For 4.5-point dogs or more, usually the narrative for you there is you're going to be playing from behind. And if that's the case, it's going to open up more passing opportunities for Eric Sauber and this passing game. So I definitely think Sauber could have a big game here. And we're not asking for a lot. We're asking for 15.5 receiving yards. So we're going to take it there, guys, for our number 3 pick. We're going Eric Sauber over 15.5 receiving yards here for the Denver Broncos. Our first 2-unit play, minus 115 odds on DraftKings. All right, everyone, it is now time for the Oddsjam segment of this video. So this is going to be where I show you guys the lines and where I pull them from. So for our first play of the day here, we had the Los Angeles Chargers minus 4.5 spread here. See right there, minus 110 on FanDuel. Pretty standard across all our books here. You can even get it minus 108 if you have WinBet. But minus 10 is pretty much standard across the books. So obviously take your best value if you can get it there. And then for our rushing yards here on Mr. Austin Eckler, let's take a look. Player rushing yards is what we're looking for here. My goodness, there we go. Sometimes my eyes playing tricks on me, guys. All right, over 59.5. You see right here, guys, minus 104 odds right there on Caesars, your best odds. Still pretty standard overall. You're really not getting ripped off too much with these minus 115s. But obviously, if you can get it on Caesars, definitely take it on Caesars for minus 104. And then receiving yards here for Mr. Eric Sauber, 15.5. Guys, we're going to take our best value. You could either get it right here, minus 115 on MGM, or minus 115 on DraftKings. This is our 2-unit play, our first 2-unit play of the year. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Oh, I hope I know what I'm doing. But I absolutely love this play, guys, and I think the value on it is great. This line may change before kickoff. We don't know, but I love the value there at minus 115. Just wanted to show you guys the lines and where we pull them from. Check out our affiliate link for Oddsjam if you guys are interested in signing up for a free account. And then you can look into, potentially signing up for one of their plans. I believe they start at $40 a month. You get access to a lot of cool stuff, guys. Make sure you look around the site. You get access to the bet tracker, betting education, stuff like that. Bunch of different calculators. There's a bunch of different plans you can look at. So be sure to check it out, at least on a free basis. Link is below. Okay, that is going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. As always, just want to tell you guys I appreciate all of you here at the channel. You guys absolutely rock. Really pumped up for this game. Like I said, we're planning on doing a prize picks parlay for this game as well. So make sure you guys follow us on our Twitter. I'll be posting that hopefully Sunday night. I might be actually posting that Monday, though. So it'll either be Sunday night or Monday. I'll be posting a few Prize Picks parlays hopefully for this weekend as well. So we'll kind of see how the day goes tomorrow. But I'm looking to post up some more stuff tomorrow for Prize Picks. And that's going to be all on our Twitter. So make sure you guys follow us on Twitter for that. Appreciate you guys as always. We're going to get it rolling here in the NFL. That's one thing that we're really trying to get doing. We want to get Mondays, Mondays are going great. We're 13-2 on the season on Monday night. But we want to get our Sundays going that way too. So let's get after it, guys. Appreciate y'all. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Let's have a big night Monday night. Remember that we're running a live stream on Monday Night Football as well, so make sure you guys come to that. It starts around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll have game audio and a watch party going on. Other than that, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out.